it to him. But he never forgot me. He always come back. He paid. He always bought merchandise from me.
Now, when he first peeked in that window and he came in your store, what kind of man was he?
Shy, real shy and bashful. You know, he broke that the bashful
gone fucking
look and
weird.
things like that.
It's just like
Started
weird.
becoming a man.
Are there any special memories you have of Elvis?
He always come to the store, always want to see Mr. Lansky, Mr. Lansky. And I told Elvis, he walked in one day and said, Mr. Lansky. I said, Elvis, my father's Mr. Lansky. I'm Bernard. He said, thank you very much, Mr. Lansky.
You were responsible for the first suit that you
Right.
put on him, and then you were responsible for the last one when he died. How do you feel about that?
Every day I remember Elvis, one of the greatest guys in the world. He made Memphis. He made Memphis what it is today. Elvis gone, but his memories are still good.
Elvis attended Humes High School in Memphis from the 7th to the 12th grade. It was here that a shy, timid boy from Tupelo gradually fashioned his own image. It was an important period in the creation of an icon, and I hoped a reunion with some of Elvis's classmates would give me an insight into the man, not the myth. Once a month, a group of former Humes students meet up at Anna's Steakhouse to trade stories of the great man they once knew.
Did you ever imagine that the Elvis that you knew at school
It's
it's
just like slow.
No.
Oh no, it was just going dodgy. What's
Had no
that about?
idea.
His family was obviously a very big part of his life. How important were they?
I think it was everything. He loved his mother.
I instantly got a warning on
anything,
YouTube.
You know, and of course, being an old Southern boy, you know that.
I don't know why.
The boys love their mamas, you know, and he really did.
And do you remember how you felt the day that you found out Elvis had died?
Well, I was working at the time and had a radio in a vehicle that I was driving, and they came on and said that he had died. And of course, you know that's hard to believe. You don't want to believe people like that ever die. You know, people
Ever die.
love Elvis. Almost beyond love, you know, it's almost used to almost be a religion, I think.
I wanted to start our investigation where Elvis had started his career, the world-famous Sun Studios run by Sam Phillips. In 1954, Elvis decided on an unusual birthday present for his beloved mother. He recorded a track at Sun Studios, and the rest is history. We met up with the tour guide David Brookings to find out more.
So what room is this, Dave?
Hey, this is Marion Keisker's office. This is, she was kind of like Sam Phillips' secretary.
So this would have been the first room that Elvis came into when he...
First room you would have seen, And she said, hi, how are you? And he said, I'm Elvis. I want to make a record. So he recorded My Happiness. She was very impressed with it. She burned a copy to play for Sam. He really initially wasn't impressed with it, but Elvis was a very persistent guy. He kept hanging around. He'd come around and want to see the other sessions, hang out with the other guys. He was signed to a 3-year deal, but he only stayed here 17 months. He left Sun in the middle of November of '55, and the rest is history, big time.
Can we go and take a little look in the
let's go.
studio?
Yeah.
Thanks.
There we go.
Is this pretty much how it was when Elvis was in here?
All of the room is original. These are the same floor tiles Mr. Phillips put in 1950.
Same floor tiles.
Is there anything here that he used while he was doing his sessions?
None of the
No.
guitars or drums are original.
No,
but the
because he
microphone
cost
is.
millions
How
of
important do you
pounds.
think this place was to Elvis himself?
The sky was not the limit for him. He was a truck driver. He was very poor. He didn't.
Anybody
He was an
know
average student in school. He wasn't
the,
going to go off and become.
the most expensive guitar ever sold at auction? Obviously, it's by somebody famous. Oh shit. Man name of Kurt Cobain. That's interesting, isn't it? That's the most expensive
biochemistry
guitar
and
ever
things,
sold
so
at
he knew
auction.
what he owed to Sun.
Has any paranormal
This is-
activity ever occurred in this place at all? Have
The
you heard stories or anything?
G150E or something.
Weird stuff. I've seen all kinds of weird stuff. I don't know how much is paranormal. Well, like some people are crazy. You know that.
Right.
You're crazy out in England too. And we have.
Why is it going dodgy again?
Anyway, just people that'll say things like they saw the ghost of Elvis, whether it was here or at Sun or Graceland. They say they've seen things. I'll tell you what. I don't know if this is paranormal, but I've never walked in a room before and felt an aura. If there's a such thing as negative energy, this place doesn't have it.